The following program has been rated GE by the Kenya Film Classification Board. It is therefore suitable for general family viewing.
Hello viewer, welcome to Chungu cha Jamii. I'm your host Eunice Mugo. Today on the show we are talking about single parenting a special child. Do you have a special child? How was it for you journeying in that direction? Did your family, your community embrace you? Send in your question, your comments across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 21144. I'm not alone. I have guest with me who is going to tell us her story on how she has been able to single parent a special child. I will allow her to introduce herself. Welcome, guest.
Thank you. I'm Masimboe, a single parent of three, with my firstborn is a boy, Ian Munene, a Form 3 boy, and the second one is a girl, Esther Wajiko, and the third born is Remy Rose Karuana, the girl with that disability, with the albinism. Yeah.
Welcome to the show, Masi.
Thank you.
To start with, as we are talking about parenting a special child, what is different with your young daughter and how special is she in a personal level and also to you?
To me, this is not as special, but to many other people who come across my daughter, they look like a special. But to me, she's a special in another way, because the girl is beautiful with a, I don't know how I can explain my girl, because she's something special, very special to me. Not that special of disability, but that special girl and a third born to me, a flower in my family. She came with a lot of burdens, although I can say they are testimonies in my house, in my family. To date, she's 3 years and a half, growing very well, healthy, and now she's in playing group, doing very well.
Interesting.
Yeah.
As a single mother, we all at times are from a relationship or marriage before. So a question is, were you married before? And the other question to follow that one is, how was your journey till now that you find yourself as a single mother?
Okay, I was married, and I was married with one man. I was calling the man of my life, and the life was not so bad. We were doing business together. We were staying as a happy family. Everything was okay until the time I got that pregnant of my third born, who is Rose, and in fact it was very well. It was going very well even with the pregnancy, because we didn't have any. We did not have any complications or anything to do with pregnancy. So I can't say there was any problem with my family or my husband. Everything was okay. We were happy, and until the time Remy came, Rose came. Yeah, I remember it was on this time COVID-19 came, 2020, and that's when I gave my birth to Remy. I went at Iroiro Hospital, and I remember no one was supposed to come to see me, so I was alone. although that was not a problem because it was part of hospital. So I gave birth, and my girl, I went a lot of pain, lumbar pain. I think God was trying to make my mind ready for what I will see. Because I remember I had a lot of pain until my hand was like, hi, what is coming? So when the baby came out, I had given up. I had given up because I was asking myself, it's like I'm dying. So I remember one of nurse came and told me I should relax, although they were tired of me because I had a lot of pain. They had given me a lot of medicines, injections, whatever, for the baby to come out, but it didn't work. After everyone was tired, and they were waiting for me to, I don't know what they were waiting, although because I was alone. I knelt down and told God, hold me up. And if I'm going to die, let me die, at least I see what I was carrying. And I remember I knelt down and gave birth to my daughter. Something to surprise everyone who was there. My daughter was all over white. It's like white. And they told me, wow, Mase, kwani baba ya mtoto ni mzungu? But I didn't care because I was focusing on what if I died. So I was like, you take the baby there. I don't want to see the baby. I don't want to see the baby not because he was white, but because of the pain I had gone through. So the doctor took the baby and went with her to wrap her for the warmness. And when I stayed there for some times, but I wake up, went and I bathed myself and then came back. They brought my baby. And when I looked at my baby, I was like, wow. God made me to see the baby. She was very healthy. So I didn't see weight on my baby. Niliona kamtoto kamzungu, kanono, kalikuwa kanono. So I was like, wow. Katoto ni kazuri, kakona tumacho tuzuri. And then everyone in the world was like, hi, huyu mtoto anakaa aje, huyu mtoto anakaa aje. Mimi niko tu hapo, nakafanya nini nikikaangalia tu. Katoto kalikuwa karembo, si kama kangu. And even I forgot the pain I had. And I was very happy. Me, I don't know vyenye ilikunja, but si kuchukulia huyu mtoto anakaa aje. By the way, I didn't. Sasa, after kukaa na yeye for some time huko, I think because of the pain I had, nurses said, I'm not going home for 4 days. And I was like, hi, mbona nisiende home? And others are coming and going home normally. And nimepata huyu mtoto normal. And I remember nilipika mtoto picha na nikatumia baba yao home. Na because my son alikuwa ananisumbua sana, hata yeye nikamtumia. I remember at that time alikuwa kwa beste yangu anaitwa Shko. Because I remember hata wao ndio walimpea jina Remy Rose. Nikawatumia picha and they were like, "Ai, mom, uko na mtoto anakaa hao wenye huwa wanahangiwa, hao wenye wanakuanga kwa chats in the walls. Nikawauliza, so tumpee jina gani? So they took time wakampea jina, but baba yao at first hakureact. I think aliona ni kama sijui nimemdanganya or something like that, because hakuongea. The man was silent. And I remember venye nilikaa huko nurses walisema siendi home because they have to do me counseling, because ile pain nilikuwa nayo plus mtoto venye amekuja na venye ako, I think waliona kama sitamu-accept. So wakaniambia sitatoka huko until ni have counseling of 2 to 3 days, waone venye nitareact. I think maybe walikuwa wanaona nikienda na huyu mtoto naweza enda nimfanyie kitu juu ya ile pain. So nikakaa huko nikafanywa counseling, wakaniongelesha sana, and at long last wakakubali niende home. And when I went home, nilikujua na huyo best yangu, by the way she's a close friend to me, ndiye alinikujia. Venye alinikujia akachukua mtoto, yani ako zile tu, wow, ai huyu mtoto masini mrembo, mimi sikupei, nitaenda na yeye. Ai nashindwa huyu, kwani hata yeye astuki kama wale wa mama alikuwa osi. Juu niliona hadi madaktari wamestuka, na kulikuwa na watoto wengi sana wamezaliwa, but Rose ndiye amezaliwa in that condition. Na kwetu sijaiona that condition.
Na kwa kina mzee kulikuwa na hiyo condition?
No, kwa kina mzee hakuna that condition. Na hata kama iko ni very far.
But iko?
No.
Who is the carrier of the genes? Kwa sababu when you look at it from the scientific part of it, it's a genes. If you've not seen it in your family, then someone has to be a carrier, either you or him.
So I don't know.
Did you want to find out in regarding to that?
I didn't.
You didn't want to?
I didn't. I didn't, although some doctors were saying, I have this mark with me here. So they were saying it's like, maybe it's on our side, ni venye ikuwa imepata na mtu mwingine, so I'm the one who was carrying it.
So that one is a natural mark that you have?
Yeah, this one is natural.
Imekuwa tangu kuwa mdogo? So, and when you ask from your parents, your aunties, your grandparents, if they are there, do they say that kuna anyone amewahi kuwa in that situation?
No.
So you're the first one?
Yes, I was the first one. To make the matter worse, when I came home after hospital, my aunt came. Aku anakaa mbali. And she was like, guy, umepata mtoto mchina. Sasa huyu utaambia watu nini? Nini masi umeleta? Hai, sasa huyo ndiye alifanya hadi nione ai. Kwani is it not normal? To me nikitoka hosi, it was normal because nimetumia my husband. He has not reacted. My bestie amesema the girl is beautiful. My son, my aunt has come and huyu mtoto anakaa aje? Amempiga picha. Kumbe hizi picha she sent them at home. And I remember walipanga safari within 6 weeks. Kama mtoto andi anjapona shingo. So walipanga safari ni kama walikuwa wanakuja kuona huyu mzungu. Basi andi akona mzungu na akona mzee wake ni mweusi. By the way, my husband was
a question in regards to that. Now that you mentioned that your husband was dark in color, in complexion, and we cannot say you're dark, neither are you that white.
Okay.
Did he question your sanity in the sense of, are you sure this is my baby? Are you sure huyu ndio mtoto ulipata? You know, because when you say your auntie anakuuliza, Masi umeleta mtoto mchina, in my mind I'm thinking, ali question your sanity of mtoto kuwa wa mtu mwingine and not your husband. Ama they did not understand it's the condition of albinism.
No, my husband did not take that thing nini na ungumu. Ni kama mi hata sijui juu akureact anyhow. Alichukua mtoto na akaniambia mtoto ako sawa, mtoto ako poa, ni kazuri, kanaitwa aje. Hai, mi nilikuwa nafikiria akichukua yule mtoto atareact, but he didn't. So tulikaa by then na akakuwa very good husband and a father to others, to the two. And na hiyo safari ya akina mama ikakunja, hakuwa na any problem, alikuwa tu cool. And I think hii kuoverfindiwa with friends, sasa hapo ndio alikuwa anaona ai, na ni ukweli huyu mtoto ni kama si wangu. So at first hakuwa na any issue, hata venye nilikuja home hakuwa na any issue, but kukaa ndio alikuwa sasa, by the way alikuwa anapenda huyo mtoto sana sana, and alikuwa anamchukua wanaenda kwa balcony wanaota jua, so hakuwa na any issue. Issue ilikujia this watu wenye wanakuja kuona mtoto, maybe wakienda wanamfind. And when my mom came home, walireact sana. Kila mtu sasa unaona ni ushago kwetu. They have never seen something like that. And if there is, maybe very far, ama huyo mtoto anahaindiwa sana. It's not exposed to public. So we were happy, and then they go home. Lakini chenye kilikuja baadaye ilikuwa mambo mengi sana, because I remember my aunt alikuja akaniambia, hata sioni kama mungeita huyo mtoto hivyo, wewe mcheji jina juu mamako alikasirika. Yes.
Alikuwa named after your mother?
Yeah. Because the second one is named after my husband, so the other one is my mom. And I think my mom alichukulia hiyo kitu, sasa huyu amesurura hadi amesurura na wazungu to a point that analeta hadi mzungu. And she was very annoyed.
Did they get time to ask you? Did they consider just asking you what transpired?
No, they didn't. They were talking outside
behind
there,
your back.
Yeah, but the report which was coming to me, it was not. It was, you know, when you are talking something, we can now talk to you. I can talk to you. Then the report, the land party will come to tell me. It will be
very different.
Sasa vyenye waliongea sana, wakaongea, but I think God was with me, because hata nikisikiza mambo, I was like, nisikuwa na shughuli. So ikakuwa ni change mtoto jina, mama amekasirika, my family everyone is annoyed, and nikashindwa kwa hivyo nimekosea huyu mtoto, kwa nini nimekosea? Lakini my son was always there with my baby, so I didn't have anything to worry about. My husband is there. And so,
and your other daughter?
At that time she was young. Sasa ile problem ilikujia sasa hiyo kuoverfindiwa na watu. And I remember it was on December. Mother-in-law alikuwa amefikishwa mambo sasa. Juu hakuwa amekuja. And venye alisema yeye atakuja, so tupeleke mtoto wamuone, because it was an holiday. And tulikuwa tumekaa sana bila kuongea na wao. Tukwa tunaongea sana. So venye aliniambia twende kwao akaone mtoto, I was like, hai, atuende aje. And akani insist sana, so my husband akasema ni sawa, when jipangeni twende on, walikuwa anasema twende on 22 December 2020. But I remember on that day, mtoto wangu alilia sana, sana. And I was like, ai, mi siendi. Tutaenda aje na mtoto akilia hivi. 22, 23, the same. 24th, father-in-law sent us a car to go. But I was like, ai, sijui kwa nini sisikii kuenda huko. So, alafu saa zote tukijipanga, my baby was crying so much. So walijipanga na Shko, Ian was not there. They arranged themselves with Shko and they went. So I was left alone with the baby in the house. And when they went, mother-in-law called me and told me, I needed you to come so that we celebrate the baby here. Juu nilisikia ulipata mtoto hatujawahi ona kwa familia yetu. So we don't think the baby is ours. So uliona hawa walienda. Na my husband was hakuwa na issues hata wakienda. So venye walienda walikaa 25, 20, 26, 27 wakakuja. Na venye walikuja, it was like, ai, ako mgonjwa. Namuuliza, ai, ulienda kwenu ukagonjeka aje? Na akakuwa serious kabisa kabisa. Nikapigia mama yake nikamuuliza, our dad is sick and he's not okay. I remember my neighbor was a doctor in KU, and I called the lady, asked her, hi, I don't know what is happening to my husband, kuja umwangalie. To my mind, it was a prank from the family. He was not sick. Because alienda tu vizuri. How comes amegonjeka tu time yenye ameenda, although sickness inakujanga anytime. Alafu venye nilipigia mama yao, she was like, tutakuja. Right? So venye alikuja, by the way walikuja following day, although nilikuwa nawaambia condition ya huyu si mzuri. So hawakuitake that serious. So the following day walikuja na baba father-in-law. Na venye walikuja, I remember they came with nothing. Nothing in their hands, in the house of their children. And I was like, okay. I remember mother-in-law told me, enda umwekee nguo kiasi, twende home, akatimbiwe home. Nikamuuliza mbona asimbiwe huku? Mbona tusimuangalie huku? And because I'm not yet recovered from Remba, si tukae tu na yeye huku, at least nimuangalie na yeye aniangalie, tusaidiane. Akasema hapana, we have to go. So mimi nilipack nguo zake and they went. Venye walienda, nakumbuka I called them the 28, 29. On 30, hawakuwa wananichukulia simu. And I was like, hi, what happened? And I was like, lazima niende, niangalie kwani kuliendaje, because they are not picking my phones. And nilienda, by the way, on that fast. Nikaenda, no, it was on fast. first 2021 sasa tukaenda na shko, nilikuwa nimepigia Ian, so Ian was already home, nikamwachia Rose. So venye tulienda na shko, alikuwa wow, asante nimekuja kuniona. I thought you'll never come again in my life. I thought you'll never. I was like, hey, how now? So you just came here to be treated and then you come back. Why do you have positive mind?
Positive or negative?
Negative mind. And I was like, oh, okay. But tukiwa tumekaa tu hapo, babake akapiga simu, akasema niambiwe nisikue nakuja huko. Nisikue nakuja huko.
I want to know mbona amepiga simu akasema usiku unakuja huko, but let us first take a short break, then we come back. Viewer, I hope you're learning as much as I am. Send in your question, your comments across all our social media networks. That's GBS TV Africa. Our SMS line is 2114. We'll be back shortly.